Hello, hello, my beautiful Taurus. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of May the 26th to June the 1st. Keeping in mind this is a general, not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Taurus out there, but take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe. All right, let's see what we have for your download message. You've been let go of burdens. Okay, let's see what you need to know, see, know, and expect this week with the tarot messages, spirit and guides. Please give us the cards that Taurus needs to see, know, and expect this week. Okay, your first card is the Four of Pentacles. You've got the Nine of Swords, or Nine of Wands, rather. You have the Devil. You have the Three of Swords, rather. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how we can make something out of this reading here. Okay. It looks like a week of, having to deal with a lot of challenges and burdens. But at the end of the week, I like how it ended with the Four of Wands. You finally overcome something. Now, these could be emotional burdens. These could be, physical burdens. You could be dealing with maybe some health issues. You could be dealing with, and I mean, this is a general reading. It's not going to apply to everybody. And I'm not here to give you out any medical information. I'm just saying that it could have to do with some procedures like that are getting you down. Maybe you're recovering from something. Maybe you're trying to overcome something. But nonetheless, some of you may be feeling a little out of sorts. And these are burdens, but you're going to be letting go of them, especially if they're emotional burdens, if they're drama and burdens of other people. You've come to the realization you're not going to carry their problems on your shoulders anymore. This is about you and not about you taking on any more than you can handle. Now, coming in the first card, you've got Frozen, and it says there may be a hiring freeze or no new work now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. Okay, so you know what? If you put out some resumes or proposals out there and you're waiting to hear and you've waited long enough, it doesn't hurt. Okay, I always to recontact them. I always say that the squeaky door gets the grease or the oil, right? So letting people know that you're waiting, letting people know that you're anxious, you're willing and able to work. I would reconnect. Maybe you're going to reconnect with old places that you used to work. Maybe you've heard that you want to be the first one in line if they rehire. Don't give up is what this is about, okay? Don't be aloof, okay? Because you'll be left out in the cold, okay, if you do. So I would keep moving forward. I would keep putting out those resumes. I would be open-minded to even trying something different that you might not have done so that you're gainfully employed while you are looking for your dream job, okay, or the appropriate work that you want. Now, coming in with that, you're being very mindful, especially if you're not employed, okay? If you guys are out of work and you're trying to find a job, you're going to be very mindful of your money. This is a card of the Four of Pentacles, the extremes in which you save or you spend. I don't see you doing anything, spending a lot of money right now on any big ticket items. You're being very mindful. You're being very wise. You're being very careful of your money right now. And that's okay. Sometimes this card's called the miser. You could be just budgeting, okay, which is very important right now, especially if you're looking for work and you're not working now. Now, in your focus part of the reading, you've got the card Imagine. So, this is about, turning imagination into manifestation. Your creative thoughts and your visualizations give you that power of aligning what it is you want. Okay, so, first of all, you have to ask yourself, who is it I want to be? What is it I want to do? What do I need to believe in order to have this that I want, right? So we all know that that's being positive, believing that it's yours, going after it, and then being very, very mindful of the choices and decisions you're making that they can happen. Okay, so it's the law of attraction. It's mind over matter, basically, this week, that you're going to have to really, really tap into hard this week in order to visualize the goal you want. Coming in with that, don't give up. Okay, maybe things are moving slow right now. Nine of Wands says, don't roll over. Okay, there's always opposition that wants to poke you and you feel as though you're being knocked down. But I always say the universe is not happening to us. The universe is reacting to us. How do we react to that? How are we dealing with our disappointments? How are we getting through them? Are we looking at them that they were a stepping stone, that we learned from them, that we're not going to roll over, we're not going to give up, we're going to keep pushing forward? You've created something here, and that's a powerful, strong situation to be in. So don't back down. Don't give up now. You've come this far. And, I always say they don't bring us this far to leave us this far. Now, coming in the center position, which could be your challenge part of it, you could end up with an unexpected visitor right now. This is, if you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for a miracle, right? So be open-minded. There could be detours and surprises and shifts, and expect the unexpected, no matter how detailed your plans are, or how clear you believe the road ahead is to be. There's times when best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances, and there could be a detour. It might seem a little inconvenient, it might be a bit of a surprise, but life is beginning to get interesting when these things happen, right? There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda, so don't be surprised if something should shift and change this week, totally different than what you had thought your week was going to be like, or a situation. You've got the devil underneath that. That's transformation. That's moving on. That's looking into new beginnings. This is making wise and mindful choices to let go of the things that have kept you, held back. Was it yourself? Was it your mindset? Were you thinking outdated thoughts? Were you being negative with yourself? Are you beating up on yourself, thinking you can't move forward? Well, this is about you letting it go. Okay. The devil didn't make you do it. Okay. As much as we always say that, this is you. You need to make some wise and mindful choices and decisions right now. That's your challenge this week. Letting go of unfulfilling relationships, toxic energy, unrewarding jobs, situations that you're in that are not ideal for you, and they're not aligning with you where you need to be on your path to be happy and be successful. You're making some wise choices here. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides. What do you need to surrender to? Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Okay? So we have to get through those tough times in order to learn from them, in order to move forward and know what we need to walk away from and know what we need to let go of. So surrender to your soul's path. Go forward. Do what it is you want to do. Start a new beginning, because you're healing through the past here with the Three of Swords. And this is a card of great disappointments, betrayal, heartbreak, breakups, any of those things, but broken heart. You're moving on because you're healing through them, okay? You've embraced them, you're dealt with them, and you're healing. Your guides and Spirit are telling you that it's going to be okay. They're filling all those cracks in your heart now, and you're going to be able to heal through it. Yeah, you need to scream and yell and let out all those feelings of distress and disappointment, and then get up, clear the air, and move forward. This is about you surrendering now to a new, beautiful beginning. Coming in at the end of the week, possible future energy, you've got miracles. Well, don't we all love that word, right? So, the storms of the past are passing now, and your dreams could be coming true. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds great possibilities of even miracles coming in. Things that you feel could be miraculous, that you never thought that you could see good fortune or anything like that. Believe in your life. Believe that it's guided, okay? Trust in the goodness of the universe, okay? Because you're going to be able to see that, you're going to be able to move forward and start a healthy program and invest in your career or initiate a new relationship, and a good fortune can come into you. And that can come in the form of all kinds of things: time, effort, support, love, maybe even money. So believe that you deserve this, okay? You deserve the best, my beautiful Taurus. So this is a card of blessings and joy and miracles coming in. I love it. And why wouldn't you celebrate that? Look what comes in underneath it, the Four of Wands. Having a reason to celebrate something beautiful in your life. Maybe you're finally out of the dark. Maybe you finally have that job that you wanted. Maybe you finally have the ability now to go out there and go after what you want and celebrate it, right? This could be an event or an occasion, something that maybe you have been invited to, but it's things are going your way. And it's time to celebrate those wins and surround yourself with the people who make you feel good and let go of anything that's dragging you down, right? We said, let go of that. Enjoy the moment because good things are happening now. They're coming in and you're on a roll. So just keep moving forward and keep up that good work, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. Let's see what we've got here for clarifiers, verification, validation cards. What else in addition do you need to see, know, and expect, my beautiful Taurus? Let's see what we have here for you. Spirit and guides. What does my Taurus need to see, know, and expect? All right. This little deck I love this deck, but it is so slippery. Okay, so your first card is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles comes in on top of the Four of Pentacles, and that says there will be some choices and decisions that you may be subjected to making. Now, they could have to do with the finance part of your life because it lands on top of the Four of Pentacles, but it's a card of balance, okay? You could be juggling a lot of things back and forth, not only in your mind, but in your life right now, and it might feel a little overwhelming, but I would just take a breath because I think you're being mindful here and you're going to make either a good choice or a good decision. Could be two offers, two opportunities, two choices, two decisions coming into you. I wouldn't get stressed out. You'll make the right one. Coming in with the Nine of Wands, you've got the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, it lands on top of the Nine of Wands, and it says that, you're worried about things. You're losing sleep. You're going to bed, and you're mulling them over in your mind, imagining all sorts of things, negative things. You need to let that go. Don't give up. Stand your ground. Defend your corner. Know that you're worthy of better opportunities coming in because according to this reading, you're healing through the hard times, and those better times are going to surface. Coming in with the Devil and unexpected visitor. You could, here comes the the Five of Swords, a no-win situation. Maybe somebody's wanting to get you involved and poking you with a stick and wants you to become their sparring partner. Maybe somebody has that ability and you're allowing them to trigger something in you. So let it go. This is a no-win situation. You have the right to step up and defend yourself, which you're going to do, I'm sure. But be mindful because words are things we can't take back. When we go into battle mode, there's always a risk and there's always consequences. So you're wishing that it doesn't have to come to that. Why did it have to come to this? But it does. And you're walking away from something now. Okay. Let's see what we have here for our Three of Swords and you surrendering to what's important. Yes. I love it. So remember I said you were healing through things. This is the all over card of good health, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. This is about having a clear sight line, realizing that the storm clouds are blowing away and the sun's going to come out again. You being able to see clarity, you being able to see a future, something more promising and beautiful for you. Coming in at the very end with your celebratory card, the Four of Swords and Miracles, you have the King of Wands. Yes, the King of Wands, he's determined. He goes big or he goes home. He's brave. He is here. He's the lion, the king of the jungle. Hear me roar. He has that ability to go after his goals and not back down. Okay, you're taking that on. Now, his queen, she is the most confident queen, and she doesn't allow anybody to deter her direction either. He's so focused, okay, on going after what he wants. He never trips and falls and fails. And I think you're going to find you're focusing on now all the right things you need to this week by letting go of those burdens and realizing that you need to make yourself happy and it can happen. Okay. Well, my beautiful Taurus, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I will see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus.